Hi, meet Joe. He wants to start a coffee shop in Cape Town and wants to know how many coffees he needs to sell to break even and make a profit. So Joe would need to perform a break-even analysis in order to determine what level of sales is needed to cover his total costs. This is the point where the coffee shop neither makes a profit or loss. Break-even is when your revenue equals your total cost. Total costs are broken down into fixed costs and variable costs. Fixed costs would include rent, insurance, and equipment. Variable costs include coffee beans, baristas' wages, and utilities like electricity.
Fixed costs remain the same irrespective of volume sales. Variable costs increase with every additional unit sold. Combining fixed and variable costs gives Joe his total cost. Break-even analysis is about how many units we need to sell to cover total cost. Should Joe not achieve the break-even number of units, he would be making a loss. Any units above the break-even point, Joe will start making a profit. If Joe wants to determine how many units he would need to sell to make a desired profit, he would need to do a cost-volume-profit analysis. Let's look at an example. Joe sells a regular cup of coffee for 20 Rand. Variable cost per cup would include coffee beans, water, milk, electricity, direct labor, and other, which totals 5 Rand. Contribution margin is a product selling price minus all variable cost, resulting in the incremental profit earned for each unit sold.
Joe's monthly fixed cost is 10,000 Rand and needs to determine how many cups of coffee he needs to sell to break even. Break-even analysis is taking your fixed costs and dividing it by your contribution margin. Joe would then need to sell 667 cups of coffee to break even. Any additional sales will result in incremental profit. Should Joe's landlord decide to increase his rent at month end, he calculates that this would increase his fixed cost by 5%. He would need to recalculate what impact this has on his break-even. Recall this being Joe's break-even point. An increase in fixed costs will increase Joe's total costs, resulting in an increase in the break-even point. Using the new fixed cost of 10,500 Rand, Joe calculates that his new break-even point increases to 700 cups.
In summary, if Joe understands how changes in his total costs influence his break-even point, he can not only project the number of cups he needs to sell to cover his total cost, but also calculate how many additional cups he would need to sell to make a profit.